Oh no, bro.
Dropping some mad micron MDMA. Smoking dope silicon, the devil's lattice. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. Smoking that shit that gave Sam Altman his ideas. Smoking that shit that turned you into the AI. Nah, bro, we're not smoking meth. Smoking meth. Smoking CPUs. Still smoking that blue smoke. This shit ain't nothing to me, man. I smoked a steak with cigarettes. I am smoking a steak with the magic blue smoke that comes out of the electrical component when you overvolt it. Smoking that piff.
Alright guys, today we're gonna be building a device that lets you smoke the magic blue smoke that's trapped inside of every silicon chip. So for any of those who don't know, for those that don't know the lore, whenever you miswire a chip, or, I mean, it really goes for anything, a capacitor, a transistor, a little integrated circuit, or a microcontroller like this one, whenever you miswire it and you send voltage to a place where voltage isn't supposed to go, or maybe in the wrong order, you'll hear a little tss, and then blue smoke comes out of the chip. And it's widely said that if we ever invent a way to put the blue smoke back in the chip, thus letting it work again, we'll truly have solved the one problem of engineering. So what we're doing today is we're gonna build a device that intentionally miswires chips and sends the voltage where it's not supposed to be to intentionally let the blue smoke out. And then we're gonna build a chamber that takes place in, so that we can smoke it effectively. Look, man, this idea was gas in my head. This is like a bunch of old logic chips. I don't know, probably use some common ones. We got some LSO2s. But, I also got a bunch of transistors. We'll probably use those first. Magic blue smoke has always been what it's been called. And it does have a kind of bluish tinge to it. It's not like vibrant blue. It's kind of like a silvery grayish blue. Kind of like when something gets oil on it, you know? And it's got that like bluish tinge. Anyway, it's probably something that you shouldn't be inhaling. So do not try this at home. This is tomfoolery for the sake of it. Don't try this at home. So I'm thinking what we do is we cut the tube pretty short. We don't need a big chamber, maybe like that big. We put a lid on it. I think I still have a 3D printed lid, too, left over from the chugger. One of you said, what if you smoke meat with the chip fumes? Y'all, this is a crime against humanity. Meat jump scare. This is changing the plan a bit, but I feel like it's changing the plan for the better. If you eat the CPU steak, some say your brain will grow 3 sizes that day. Aye. Here's the question, do I even need... Do I need an air vent in this experiment? Because the smoke will fill the chamber, right? I don't think I actually need, like, an air tube. You can tell the budget's increased because now we're using ribeye instead of, like, top sirloin or whatever we used the first when we did the cigarette steak. Alright, hang on. I'm looking for the most efficient way to smoke all these parts. Probably gonna be using a little mini breadboard like this. It'll sit nicely in the bottom. If we have one that's a little bit bigger. So the way you make a capacitor explode, because if you just wire it up and it's a little overvolted, it probably won't do anything. You have to wire an electrolytic capacitor in reverse to really get it to blow. So we'll go there, negative to positive. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Is it gonna do anything? I don't think it's gonna do anything. Let's try another one. It's like hot. Why did it not explode? We're only on 12 volts. Crank this shit to 30 volts. Ready, set, go. Oh! go. I knew it'd go eventually. That made a lot of smoke. Holy shit. Now, the question is... Can we do this when it's sealed in a container? That's the real question. Let's try it with the capacitor. Because if it works with the cap, it should work with all the other ones. So this will lock the air out, which is the main thing that I'm wondering. So what I'm trying to do with it, a little experiment here, is see if when we blow it up, if it being in the container will properly contain the smoke. There we go. Yeah, baby, that works. That's gonna impart some great flavor. Pharaoh's curse type shit. Woo! Electric smoke. Don't breathe this. What's it gonna be like if we, like, pop a transistor? This thing doesn't want to explode. No worries. With enough voltage, anything will explode. 48 volts, that's well beyond the, That's well beyond the voltages that this thing can handle. Most resilient transistor of all time. This thing won't explode. Come on, man. I've smoked shit by accident so easy. You know how many of these things I've blown up by mistake? Why can I not get one to pop now on purpose? This should work. Kids, don't try this at home for multiple reasons. This is my rectified 120 volt out thing with a little switch on it. If this doesn't blow it up, literally, like, it's never gonna explode. Ready? Set. What? That's it? Did you see it? What did you? Speedrun world record delitting transistor. Did you hear the fucking plink? Dog, it literally, it blew the cap of the thing clean off, but it didn't make any smoke or... Okay, I can smell it now that I opened it up, but it didn't make that much visible smoke. Alright, you know what? I think we need to sacrifice something greater. This is a a 7.4 LSO2. I think that's a NAND gate? I can't remember. One end has the power, one end has the ground. We're just gonna send 120 volts across all gates. 3, 2, 1. That's it? I mean, it gets the job done. The fucking plink of the thing, it's so quiet. There is smoke, there's just not very much smoke. I think that's the main problem. There's definitely smoke in there, but like that, compared to like the capacitor, right? The capacitor had like a shit ton of smoke. You could smell it when you open the thing though. Whoo! Oh baby, smells like a fresh circuit board. It blew the silicon to smithereens. You know what I think it is? I think that maybe I'm blowing it up too hard. I think that maybe if it was like slower, it would burn it, and right now it's just evaporating it and just blowing the lid off. 600 volt 10 amp rectifier? Fuck man, this thing might survive. This one might actually be a high enough voltage qualification to survive. I don't know, we'll run this shit right across the gate and see what happens. 3, 2, 1. Now that puts some smoke out. Alright, I'm making this mega resistor, but also, maybe if we put some transistors across it? Huh? Alright, ready? 3, 2, 1. Whoa! Whoa! Shit! Okay. Okay, bro. That was maybe a little more sauce than we were after. Okay, but now we have our answer. This actually works. It made the transistor smoke more. We got a little fire from the resistors. And finally, we got some that produce smoke. These fucking wires, dude. They're like ultra good. Oh my gosh, brother. Ow, fuck, that's hot. I'm gonna be real. I didn't expect it to do that. Did it melt the lid? It looks like it slightly melted the lid, but not like enough to really damage it structurally. I can't get that off, bro. Let's create our payload real fast. Resistors are cheap as hell, too. So I was thinking, not only having multiple wired up, but having multiple wired up that we can switch between without having to open the lid. So just have a bunch of ignition wires coming out of the thing, and then we could set off multiple loads at once. Now we need to add transistors to these, because silicon smoke is an important component here. Alright, hang on. I'm priming 2 transistors each. Getting these to stick is hard because the prongs aren't quite long enough. Alright, anyway, I'm trying to bundle all these capacitors together. This thing's gonna be like a firecracker strand when it goes off. Alright. Hopefully this doesn't affect the meat negatively. We'll find out. Let's get our prime rib. Technically already cooked, even to a rare. So we should be good to just eat it when it comes out. We shouldn't have to cook the steak. We can if we wanna, we really want to taste it. Which should be the control half. I think maybe this is gonna be the tastier half, but I think that this needs to be sacrificed to the machine. Yeah, there we go. That looks great, right? Maybe I should clean off that scorch mark with some isopropyl or something. Uh-oh, broskies. I think it might be torched into the plastic forever, along with all this little particulate that I didn't notice was there. Alright, our meat's in the bottom there, and then all of our destruction loads are at the top. Alright, how we're gonna do this is we're gonna do them one at a time. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay. What? Wait, what fucking disconnected? Did you hear that? Played the Windows disconnect sound. The thing blew up so hard it played the Windows disconnect sound. We're letting the meat marinate a little bit. Are we shortening our lifespans? Nah, it'll be fine. I can see the smoke starting to clear though, so I think it's time to fire up the second load. Right? 3, 2, 1. Is this not actually connected? It just did nothing. Did I blow the breaker? Hang on a second. The amount of times I've had to reset that specific breaker. This is why we put it on the other circuit, man. Okay, hang on. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Whew! Alright, that one smoked it a lot more. Did it blow the fucking breaker again? Are you kidding me? Alright, that one, the smoke is leaking out a little bit. I know, because I can smell it. This one should be good for a while, though. That one produced more smoke. Some of these, they smoke more than others, you know? Alright, let's pop another one. We need the chamber to be fully smoked at all times. All the ones we popped so far are the resistor clusters. Worth noting, because, the ones that we'll need after... The final one is the capacitors, and those might be a little more violent. It's still a little hazy in there, but, we should be good. 3, 2, 1... There, I killed it before it fully exploded this time. But it still produced a lot of smoke, so we should be good. Also, we got good smoke out of the silicon, and I think it's because some of the current is being pulled away by the resistors. So it actually ends up helping the entire ecosystem. Ah, fuck it. You know what? Let's turn it on again and see if it makes any more smoke. Yeah, baby. That left a big fucking black mark on the thing. Shit, man. What is this? It's a chamber with a stake in it and a bunch of transistors and resistors and capacitors wired up to a high voltage switch that lets me fry them. And we're smoking the stake in the smoke that comes out of the components. Listen. This is a high tier, you know, it requires a very high IQ to understand the UO Slab stream. I'm gonna plug this guy in and turn it on while it's de-energized. Then I'm gonna go over there and plug it in to turn on the capacitors. Okay. Okay. Are you guys ready? Hopefully this doesn't destroy the whole jar, because the caps are a little more violent than the rest of it. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and it blew the breaker. Excellent. Okay, but that did produce a lot of smoke. Wow, it smells... It smells way stronger. Did it? Wait, it didn't blow up the caps. Hang on a second. It didn't actually blow them up. I can still see them in there. Right, yeah, you could see them there, right? Did it just short out? Did it oh, no. Maybe I had them shorted out. You know what okay, no, wait. I can tell what happened. One of them exploded. And then the other ones, it blew the breaker when it burst, so then the other ones are just fine. I think they vented. Bing, 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 bing. Bing, bing. Guys, it's time to take a look at the steak, and then let's reload these and smoke it more. Oh, baby, it smells like plastic. That is... Wait. Okay, hang on. I'm not going crazy, right? That's more gray than previous. Yes, it absolutely is. Oh no, bro. The color change on the fat. It's just like the cigarette, dude. Also, this thing needs fucking cleaned before we re-up these. Dude, the transistors fucking eviscerated. And oh my gosh, there's little wires embedded in the steak. For comparison, this is the other side, and this is the side that's been exposed. Dude, these things are fucking torched. Look at this. Look at this shit. It's black as tar. This one too, absolutely, like, and the transistor is blown to pieces. But the capacitors, I'm not really sure where we went wrong here. This one exploded, and then the other ones are all fine. Yeah, we should be able to reuse this. Alright, reuse this guy. So we'll go ahead and wire these guys up. Okay, hang on a second. Let's get a little rubbing alcohol on this. Uh-oh. This fucking bang mark doesn't want to clean up so easy. Here, we're gonna do the same thing. 4 quadrants, 4 bundles of bullshit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The blown breaker had it backlogged a little bit. Just got here, I see alligator clips and firecrackers. Those ain't firecrackers, little bro. But, they are kind of similar. Alright. Put the steak back in here. He's already been through one round of multiple things. So the way we get the smoke in the container is we trap it in here with all these components, and then we blow them up with high voltage. It's not like high voltage. It's like, it's 120 volts, but that's high enough. This thing's already started to take on a bit of a color. I figure one more round of these should give it... One more round of marinating in the smoke should do it pretty good. Let's get our chip fryer 9000. Alright. Let's get some smoke going. 3, 2, 1. That just fucking blew the breaker. Like, full on, not even... What? Why did that... Oh, wait, fuck. Is it because of the diodes? Did the diodes pass it through to the point where it just exploded? Alright, let's try again with the polarities reverse. And if it does it again, I'm gonna have to open it up and take the diodes out. 3, 2, 1. Motherfucker. Alright. My bad, trying to add a little extra pizzazz. Don't worry, won't ever do that again. God forbid you have a little fun. We deviated too much from the norm here. Let's bring back the MOSFETs. Those are a good constructive silicon to explode. How about this old dead 555 that I literally marked as dead, but I didn't throw away for some reason? Yeah, let's run that one through as well. There we go. We fully concealed the entire thing in the resistors. I think we'll be fine on that one. There we go. Let's do another one, the same. Advanced wiring tactics for blowing up transistors. This guy's already been smoked with the smoke of mini fried components. Let's layer it up even more, baby. This should not blow the breaker anymore. Well, not without smoking it first, at least. 3, 2, 1. Looks like we didn't blow the breaker either. We didn't fucking destroy any visibility on the steak, though. Let's let that marinate in the magic smoke for a bit. Excellent, excellent. Let's add a little more smoke. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! That was a really good one. Holy shit. Oh wait, I think that was the one with the op amp or the 555 on it. All right, let's let that marinate for a bit. We should be good there. Let's turn the lights out so you guys can see if it lights up. You're gonna need all the clues you can get. This shit is fogged over, man. There's still a decent amount of smoke in there, but I want to re-up it, all right? 3, 2, 1. Holy shit. Woo! Nah, fuck! It blew the breaker again. Damn it! Alright, well that smoke should keep it marinating pretty decently for a few minutes at least. Alright, hang on a second. We're gonna do the cap ones. 3, 2, 1. Alright, well, that did something. Alright, I think this is gonna be our final smoke of the steak here. We gotta taste it once. I'm gonna let it marinate a bit. And then we gotta taste it. Alright, let's crack open this bad boy. Alright, Pharaoh's Curse time. Oh my gosh, dude. I was debating before. Oh my gosh, it actually melted to the fucking lid. I was debating on the last one how much the color had changed. There's not a fucking question in my mind whether it changed color on this. Dude, this... This thing's fucking fused to the lid. It's okay, more flavor compounds have been released into the steak. Good grief. For comparison, this is what the other side looks like. This is... Alright, wait, where's our control steak? This is the cut off of the same... I cut the steak in half down the middle. This is... Oh, no, bro. This is what the same piece looks like. I'm gonna wipe the... There's, like, literally pieces of plastic on it. So I'm gonna wipe it down a bit. I don't think I'll be wiping the flavor off. Don't worry. Don't... Oh, no, bro. What the fuck is this? I'm trying to get as much microplastics off this thing before eating it. Now, it's a prime rib, so it's already been baked. So, this should be good to just eat straight. I shouldn't need to cook it again. It's a ribeye. It's the cut that you get ribeye steaks from. But you buy the entire chunk of it whole before it's been sliced. And you slow roast it until you get to a nice medium rare center. Which is why it's kind of pink. This one's been in the fridge. And this one's been in the smoke chamber. How long has that been out of the fridge? You guys fucking worry about everything. I smoked it with fucking plastic, dog. What are you talking about? How long has it been out of the fridge? Mmm. That is tasty. That's so fucking good, dude. Alright, now, for comparison... Let's tear a piece off. Alright, bottoms up. Ew! Wow, it's impressive how much that tastes like it smells. Like, the smell of burning electronics, where it's like, it's not quite burning plastic, it has that, like, very distinctive, maybe not to you guys, but to me, because I burned a lot of shit by mistake, it has a very distinctive smell to it. It's taste all the way through like that. That's actually impressive how much flavor it's picked up. Ew! Anyway, let's take a little nibble off the fat part, because I'm kind of curious how that turned out. We got the silicon fat wash. Did you fucking... Did you fucking hear it? Did you hear that? Did you hear the crunch? What was that? Ew! Ew! That actually tastes so much worse, too. There's a piece of plastic or something in there, too. Oh my gosh. I even wiped it down to specifically get everything off. This whole thing, this is trash. That's horrible. Ah, bro, I took one bite. Hang on. Oh, I can feel my cranium expanding. I'm becoming an AI. You can now only ask me questions. This isn't as bad as the cigarette steak, which is crazy to say. But I think this one is more dangerous than the cigarette steak. All right, hang on. I think we've overstayed our welcome here. We took a hit off that magic blue. and ate some CPU steak. One of the worst things. One of the worst things I've ever conjured.